The model was born out of a desire to create wonder and joy in the learning process. Tech was used because if you have something that's gamified, if you're looking at apps that a child can play over and over and over again and develop those deep neural pathways in the brain through the repetition and the deep learning, then naturally your maths and your English results are going to improve. And we saw improvements of over 50% in our grade 4, in the first grade 4 cohort that came to Hazyview Digital Learning Campus. But what's critical, I think, and something that we don't often talk about, is that we trained young, previously unemployed people from the community to be the facilitators of the learning and to manage the digital learning campuses. So we now have 5 digital learning campuses in Mpumalanga, and they are 100% locally managed and powered. And of that team of over 100 people, 75% of them are previously unemployed rural women. That's when change is going to happen. When people from the community where the learning is happening are the ones who are empowering it for the next generation. Once adults in a rural community were given skills to join the digital marketplace, we had the opportunity to develop the digital marketplace in that rural area. And so we created an IT service desk with customers, both South African and international customers, where we were able to deliver not only an excellent service, but also double-digit cost saving to the customer. The customer was part of a nation-building story, because here you are taking previously unemployed youth from a rural area and upskilling them to be able to join the digital marketplace. But what's most exciting is that 100% of the profits from that social enterprise went back into the learning environment and allowed more children from more skills to come to the digital learning campuses. And once they started doing that, we were able to go beyond maths and English, and we were able to look at coding, robotics, planetary health, conservation. And so a digital learning campus, in our mind, becomes a network. Number one, it's a network of learning for a child, for a teacher, for a principal, for a parent. But also for young adults who are coming out of our programs, we have developed networks around our campuses where we've identified the needs of employers and of the main industry, travel and tourism and IT, and we're starting to connect our alumni to opportunities in those industries. And those who want to be entrepreneurs, we're starting to create programs where there are tools to help them become entrepreneurs and invite partners who specialize in that to help them become entrepreneurs. Our collaborations are interesting because it starts with community. So we've had 30 local businesses who are all in the tourism and travel business pledge to be the network that someone never had. In other words, instead of employing people who haven't invested in their education, they are now coming to Good Work Foundation and looking at graduates who have invested in their education. That's an important first step. So that includes 9 world-leading lodges from the Sabi Sand Game Reserve, but also local hotels, local retail, all of whom I think have to think differently about education into the future.